How to invest in battery technology. eToro Battery Tech Smart Portfolio. First, here is an overview of the technology referencing the companies included in this portfolio. Battery technology is the new bullseye for companies striving to meet the world's growing appetite for electric vehicles. Lithium-ion and lithium iron phosphate, or LFP, dominate the current EV battery landscape. They have pros and cons in terms of range, raw material prices, and more. Battery companies and automakers are investing heavily to build cheaper, denser, and lighter batteries. New technologies run the gamut. Some give old battery chemistries a new twist for incremental improvements. Others change the battery form factor or battery assembly for significant gains in performance or costs. Further out in the future, radically different chemistries and other big breakthroughs are expected to emerge. Tesla's new 4680 battery cell claims cost savings and other benefits via a larger size and state-of-the-art engineering. The most far-reaching battery technology innovations could come from a variety of players, such as Tesla's battery supplier. Contemporary AmpereX technology is working on sodium-ion batteries, and French battery producer Saft is working with Siemens in developing solid-state batteries. Both battery types are potential game changers, but face technical hurdles. In short, batteries are the new gold rush as far as automakers are concerned. Better, more powerful batteries will drive the adoption of electric cars. Entire car platforms are being built around the battery, as the battery is the most expensive part of a Tesla car. Though the battery technology race isn't just about electric cars. Batteries power everything from smartphones and laptops to power drills. The utility sector itself is a growing source of battery demand. The eToro Battery Tech Smart Portfolio captures the ecosystem of companies involved in the cycle of battery production. More succinctly, it provides exposure to the group of companies that are at the base of powering large parts of our future economy. The cycle begins with mining companies such as Lithium Americas, which explore for lithium deposits. Livent and Albemarle are chemical manufacturing companies that use lithium to produce batteries for electric vehicles, mobile devices, and more. NIO and Tesla are creating electric vehicles which use lithium batteries. Battery Tech Smart Portfolio also includes energy storage businesses and technologies such as Sunrun and Generac. As we become increasingly reliant on electricity, the capacity to store it and have it readily available whenever needed will be critical. For example, energy stored in batteries can enhance grid reliability so that when it hits peak capacity, energy stored can help power the grid. Private citizens can also profit from energy storage systems such as solar panels, where companies put them on houses and the homeowners receive a cut of the electricity stored. Battery Tech Smart Portfolio allows you to invest in renewable energy, less pollution, and a more efficient future of energy. The process of selecting assets for this portfolio is as follows. First, stocks available on eToro are scanned for companies that are involved in the battery industry and supply chain. These include the mining and refining of battery-related minerals, including lithium, nickel, manganese, cobalt, and other metals, domestic and industrial battery producers, electric vehicle manufacturers, energy storage system companies, as well as their large-scale users. Each stock then undergoes a screening process based on a series of metrics, such as market capitalization, liquidity of the shares, financial ratios, and analysts' consensus ratings. Finally, the top-ranking stocks are included in the portfolio and weighted accordingly. The portfolio will be rebalanced yearly or at eToro's discretion, pending market conditions, and the minimum deposit is $500. Okay, that's all from me. Over to you, Enda.
Thank you very much, AI lady. Okay, before we go into the stats of the Battery Tech Smart Portfolio, let's look at some factors that we should take into consideration before investing in the Battery Tech Smart Portfolio. Okay, so we're going to be investing in electric vehicles, we're going to be investing in green energy, we're going to be investing in battery technology and the lithium and all the materials needed to produce these batteries. So green energy is an important factor for today and for the future. Just a news article about yesterday, 55 chance of global temperatures hitting 1.5 threshold in the next 5 years. And this will affect humans, plants and animals. Okay, so it's a massive deal at the moment. So it's actually kind of a feel good for me to invest in green energy electric vehicles. I invested in NIO, etc. And I have bought Tesla before, bought and sold, but definitely NIO is way down at the moment. But if we look at these EV companies, we're going to look at the price to sales ratio to get an idea of where we are and on the price of the company. So a company's price to sales ratio can be thought of as how much investors are willing to pay for a stock per dollar of underlying company annual sales. So this means for every dollar of sale, how much they're willing to pay for the stock. Okay, so if we look at the averages from January 2022, green and renewable energy, an average PS ratio is 6.39, and for autos and trucks is 4.22. So this gives an idea of where we are in the market. So this article I was reading just from last week, it says buy the dip in EV stocks. Here's 7 to consider. And we nearly have all of the Tesla. It's also in the Battery Tech Smart portfolio. You can see here the price to sale ratio is 16. So every dollar of sales, the investors are willing to pay $16 for the share price. Okay, if you look at the Battery Tech, there's 5.94% invested in Tesla. It's a massive company, but Tesla has been up to 30 on price to sales. So even last year. So it shows that it's dropped in price. You have NIO here, it's way down at the moment. Price to sales is 4.8, which is pretty good. Looking at XPeng, it's 6.2 price to sales ratio, which is pretty good. And Li Auto is 5 price to sales, was pretty good. All of these companies are in the smart portfolio. If you come down here, Rivian Automotives, this is a really high, 119.4. So this is why you should spread your risk, because it is still risky investing in these companies, because they haven't made massive profits yet, but in the future they probably will. But if you're looking also, ETF on eToro, it's called LIT, it's Globalx, Lithium and Battery Tech ETF. At the moment, it's dropped way down to $62. It was from a high of 95 in November of last year. Nearly 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, it was at $54. So we're way down. So this will give you an idea of where the price is for battery tech and lithium prices, etc. Okay, so the stats here, it's a brand new smart portfolio on eToro. So it's just introduced this year in March. So at the moment, we're down minus 19.25. But this is good, guys, because you don't want to invest when it's way up at that high, when it's doing them big jumps in prices. So it'd be best to invest. 500 is the minimum at the moment. You do dollar cost averaging to see how it goes over the next few months. Max drawdown is 5%, weekly is 9.6%, and yearly is 21%. Okay, so this kind of matches up with some of the popular investors that you can copy that are doing the growth stocks. We've only got 193 investors, and 52 of them have been in the past 7 days. So there's 301 million under management. So brand new. Is it a good time to invest? You're going to have to make that decision yourself. It's very easy to invest. You can just invest. The minimum is 500. So you just select 500. You click edit, and then you can set your stop loss. Let's say you want to set your stop loss to 50%. So if it drops to 250, it'll sell off all the stocks, and you just click invest. And I've started investing in battery tech. If you want to add funds, very easy too. You can add 250 at a time and update and add it there. And then if you want to see that in your portfolio, that's all you have to do. eToro will manage this for you. And remember, if you aren't a part of eToro yet, please use my partner link in the description. It supports my work for free. But you can see here, I started investing in these companies where the market is open. These other companies in the US, etc., haven't been bought yet because it's only 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm making this video before work. But there we go, guys. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments section. And also, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon on the next video. Peace and love. Bye.